what's up? This is John Henry Sheridan, speaking as a guitar coach. I've been playing since 1993, and 2016, so quite a while, but I've been playing seriously since then, not just dabbling. I've really been following it as my heart's passion, and I've been performing, composing, writing, and also teaching a lot of people and coaching them along. So I want to answer the question of why did I start playing guitar? I started playing guitar because I grew up in the 80s, and in the late 80s when I was becoming, an older boy, I started to have my own opinions and tastes, and the kids on my block were really into heavy metal. Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Anthrax, stuff like that. Now at first I didn't like it at all. I lied and said, I don't like this stuff where the long hair. I like opera. Of course I didn't like opera, I was just trying to be different. And anyway, I got into it and I started watching MTV. We got cable in '89 or something like that. And seeing these videos, seeing the Guns N' Roses Sweet Child of Mine video, Welcome to the Jungle, Skid Row videos, Metallica later on, I was like, whoa, I want to do that. I want to make those sounds. So I started playing just because I thought it sounded super cool and I wanted to be like these rock stars that I saw on TV. At first, when I started, it was very difficult and I kind of just let the guitar sit there for a long time. Then a friend of mine showed me a couple of easy Metallica riffs and I was like, whoa, I'm going to get into this. So that's kind of why I started playing, but why did I continue? I continued to play because I saw myself getting better. I really loved music, I loved listening to it. I really want to make the sounds that I was hearing in these great albums. And I was so frustrated how far away I was from those sounds. So I just kept practicing so I can get closer to that. And as I did that, I had this stubborn belief that I was going to get better, and guess what? I did. Because I just was putting in the work. I knew if I put in enough hours, eventually I would get good. It just kind of made sense to my young mind. And I did. I did get good. And you can too, if you're on the beginning of your journey, or if have been doing it for years but you never dug in, don't worry. You can also achieve a incredible growth. It's just in proportion to the effort you put in. That's all, for anybody. I put a lot of effort in early on, so I continued to play because I saw how much my effort was paying off. Guitar was more fun, and the sounds I was making were more pleasurable, and I could create things on my own. And then I began to teach people because people were curious to learn how to play, and they saw that I could do it. And they said, hey, you're a guy who can play, who lives near me, teach me how to play, please. And then I got into teaching. And that became a passion and a love later on. It took a while. But now, teaching is more important to me than playing in a sense, because I want to share with people like yourself perhaps, who are still early on in your guitar journey, that actually I want to share that thrill I had of becoming a guitarist who's capable of playing what I want to play. You could do it too. Of course you can. So why should you play? Now, I don't like the word should. I think it's sort of, no one likes to hear, that they should do anything. Unless it's what they really want to do at that moment. Like, you should eat that chocolate cake. That maybe people like to hear that. But you should do this, you should do that. I don't like the word should. But how about this? Why would it be beneficial in your life to play, or to continue playing if you've been playing but haven't been into it lately? Well, I'll give you a couple of reasons. Playing guitar is therapeutic. It is. I just wondered when I was in high school playing guitar all the time, like, what? I used to think, what do people do if they don't play music? How do they get through all these ugly, difficult emotions and stuff in their life? So it was very therapeutic to me. I would say it makes you more intelligent. I mean, this is from my experience, not from teaching others and being around musicians. I don't know IQ tests or anything. I don't have studies to refer to at the moment, but I mean, I just know that it makes my mind sharper. Put it that way. It makes your mind sharper. I guess you could say that its intelligence is connected to that. It definitely makes your fingers and hands more coordinated. It's just super satisfying to be good at something that you love. It's really good, as opposed to not being any good or having no talent in connection with something you're passionate about. Wouldn't you prefer to have skill in that area? And talent is kind of whatever. Talent doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything. Because having talent is like, I don't know. It's not a cheat, but it's sometimes it could actually discourage people from making effort because they can hide behind their talent. That's a whole nother story. I won't get into that. But so don't worry if you have talent or not, or if you've been told you don't have talent. Just trust that your effort will produce its own fruits. You make causes, you'll get results in that area. They may not look like anyone else's results. Doesn't matter. They'll be your results and you'll know them. Other reasons why I'd recommend playing guitar is it's very social. If you could play a couple of chords or a couple of scales or something, you can play with some other people, jam. There's a community element to it. You can go to your local music store and really actually have something to talk about with people. You can go to concerts, your local concerts, and check it out and care. It's nice to care about something. If you develop an interest, a hobby, that means you care. And then when you care about something, you're willing to take action a lot more than if you don't care about it. And caring about music has led me to care about people. And caring about music has led me to care about my body. It started from music, because then I wanted to have a band. So then I have to be interested in other people. But I was very closed in. I was like a hermit when I was young. And that was okay with me. But if I wanted to rock out and play with other people, I had to be social. And also if I wanted to get along with other people and then eventually attract members of the opposite sex, I had to clean my body, and exercise so I could feel strong and look decent, But I didn't really care about exercising. I didn't care about the way I eat. I didn't care about socializing. All I cared about was music initially. But through that one passion, because my love for music was so deep, it opened me to these other important aspects of my life. And eventually, I became a much more balanced person. Now I take care of my body, I care about people, I care about myself, and I still love music. And now I want to share it. So there are many reasons why I encourage you to play guitar, as you can see. And I'm sure you have reasons of your own. Play your favorite songs, show off in front of your siblings or your family, and that's okay, If you want to be rich playing music, I don't know what the chances are, but that doesn't matter. If that's what your motivation is, go with it. Go with it. Use it. Use your motivation. If you want to impress girls or impress guys, that's your motivation. That's good too. Because that'll get you to pick it up and learn something. And then you'll grow from there. You'll see where that takes you. So anyway, I know it's started about why I play guitar, but I also really want to touch on how that relates to you. Please subscribe to my John Henry Guitar Lessons channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my newsletter at johnhenryguitarlessons.com. At the bottom of the homepage, you could subscribe to the newsletter, which will just keep you updated on what I do musically, a bit of my world, and some guitar lesson stuff, and you know, my books, whatever, you know, try it out. And if you don't not interested, then eventually, you know, unsubscribe. It's fine, but please consider it. Anyway, thank you for letting me talk to you, and have a beautiful, wonderful day. Maybe pick up that guitar of yours. Strum a couple chords. All right, until next time.